everyone, it's me again, Kiana, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. My name is Kiana and I do bookish things here. So today we're going to be talking about all 4 books I read in the month of September. Like I've been saying every time since I think of like August of when I do my TBRs, I am not going to force myself to read anymore. When I want to read, I will read. So yeah, I read 4 books. 3 were ebooks and I have 1 physical book. So the way I do them is I do them from the order that I read them. So let's just go ahead and get started with this video. The first book I read was Heavy Vinyl Volume 2, Y2K, and this follows a group of girls. They all work at this like music store. This takes place in 1999. And so they run a secret fight club that tries to track down bands and other music stores that try to like take advantage of everything. So for this one, because it is 1999, the whole Y2K, everyone thinking the world was going to end, their goal is to try to figure out who is behind setting up this Y2K. And it ended up they believe it's this record company with all these things that they want these people to download exactly when it hits midnight, so that it creates so much power it blows everything up. I absolutely love this. It was funny. I have no idea when we're getting a 3rd volume, but the way that it left was on a cliffhanger, so I hope we do get one. It does have LGBT in it, which I absolutely love. But yeah, I loved it. I believe I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. The second book I read was This Wicked Faith by Catherine Barn. I think that's her name. I'll put it up here. This is the second book to This Poison Garden, The Poison Garden, one of those two. So for this one, we follow a girl named Breeze, and she is adopted by her 2 moms, and one day, she has this power to grow plants. Vines, trees, flowers, everything, even the poisonous stuff. So one day, someone comes and says, your biological aunt has passed away, and she has left this huge estate to you and your name. It is for you to collect. If you don't collect it, you know, it's not going to be in your family anymore. So Breeze and her 2 mom go, and a whole bunch of stuff happens. They find out, you know, Breeze finds out she is the descendant of the goddess Hectic, and that they have been guarding what's called the Aperthus Heart, and people have been trying to kill members of the family for so many years. So now for the second one, I do have to spoil the first one, so if you haven't read it, skip. For the second one of Breeze's moms was killed trying to protect Breeze from the other family that was trying to take the heart. Breeze's aunt has come back. She was never dead. She was just in hiding. And now Hecate has taken her mom and is like, I will give you a month to try to find all 6 pieces of the heart, put the heart back together, and then you can have your mom back. I enjoyed it, but not as much as the first one. I think I gave it 3 stars. I think they rushed a lot of the parts in this second one, like the rush of trying to find how to get over there, rush to find you know, where this island was at. I don't think it was a lot of mythology in the second one as it was in the first one. Like the first one was like, all right, you're like Hecate, this is what she does. The second one was like, we were introduced to other gods, and it was just like, all right, like that's it. Like, and with the island that they were on, it was very part of the mythology, and they didn't explain it that much. So I gave this a 3 out of 5 stars. I did enjoy it, and I would reread the series, but I just wish it was a little bit more information than what we got. The third book I read is the only physical book I have, and that is Spy Family Volume 5 by Tatsua Endo. And as I have said before, I absolutely love this. So we follow the spy Twilight, and he is trying so hard to get into this culture. We meet one of his co-workers. Her name, let's see, her name is Frost, but they call her Midnight. So Twilight and Midnight, she is absolutely in love with Twilight, and she wants to sabotage his, you know, the wife that she has, like the assassin that no one knows about, and try to get her in. So in this one, it was more of Anya trying to get on the good side of this little boy so that she can help her father, you know, be into it. I loved it. 4.5 out of 5 stars. Can't wait for the next one. And then I want to say this was my favorite book of the month, and that is Winter House by Ben G. I don't know how you say it, so I'm just going to say Ben G. And in this one, we follow a little girl named Elizabeth, and she lives with these horrible aunts and uncle. It reminds me a lot about like Harry Potter. She knows she doesn't have her parents. She knows her parents died, but anytime she tries to ask her aunt or uncle, they always get very defensive. So they end up somehow, even though they're the poorest in town, sending her away for 3 weeks at Winter House. At Winter House, she is introduced to this dude who runs it, and a bunch of mysterious things start happening. She finds this book, and every day a letter appears that tries to tell her what the key is. She has this family trying to attack her, and then, you know, she finds out she is this like long lost granddaughter, and it is with her powers that, because this family has magical powers, she would be able to bring back her great aunt, who her great aunt is evil. I absolutely love this. I read the first one. I finished the second one earlier this month. I'm currently reading the third one. I just loved it. It is a middle grade. I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars. I think that was my favorite book of this month. So those are the 4 books I read this month and last month in the month of September. I'll be leaving here some videos you guys should go check out. I try to post once to twice a week, and hopefully I'll see you guys very soon with another video. Bye guys.